G'day, team. How are we doing? Today, I want to talk about reflection over the last few years and what this has, I guess, immensely means to me from the process I've gone through, leadership, from business, but also from a personal and professional growth perspective. Today, I caught up with Bryan Worn. Bryan Worn's been a mentor of mine since the very beginning. And I mean, like pre-Crofty days. So this is when I was back at TC, the previous IT support company, when I was going through that process of looking at buying that company, and then essentially all the scenario that happened there, through to then starting Crofty. And so Bryan's been with me since the beginning. And he asked me a very good question today, and I'm coming caught up with Bryan for a fair few months now, and it was good to have a catch up. We'll catch up again soon. I should actually have Bryan on a live shoot. Actually, that's a shout out. You have no choice now, Bryan. We're doing it. So the very good question that Bryan asked me was, which you would most likely think this is a very straightforward question that most people ask. It was straight to the point. It was, how are you going? How are you going? Now, normally that would be very much small talk. In this case, definitely not small talk. This is very much, how are you going on the basis of, because essentially Bryan's been with me from the beginning all the way through to the sale of the IT support business. And so it's been about 18 months now since we sold that company, or part of the business. And my mindset and journey that I've been on since then has been profound. It's been absolutely insane. And just sitting there and reflecting on what I've gone through personally this last 18 months has been pretty remarkable, to be honest. I guess you don't realize the state of play you're in until you're out of it. And very much in the IT support scenario, you're very much in the do every day. You're everyone's wanting you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, hundreds of phone calls a day, emails, requests. There's always a problem of some sort, and you've got to put that fire out immediately, if not within the next few hours. And so it's very much this reactional state of play that you're in, and that you don't realize how draining that is on you as a person until you're out of it. And so if I reflecting on this now, and it was very, this reflection happened in this conversation this morning with Bryan. When you're out of it, you're like I look at my phone, I don't get phone calls anymore. I'm not thinking about what emails do I have to reply to instantly. I might get 1-2 phone calls a day, and the phone calls I'm having are very much completely opposite to a reactionary put out fire phone call. It's more about, let's plan for the future. Let's talk about innovation and change and opportunity, and especially when it comes to artificial intelligence these days, it's very much like, can we put a roadmap in place to enable us to scale, to enable us to, I don't like the word remove resources, reallocate resources in other ways. Can we come up with new business plans, coming up with new products or services? So it's a very much a enlightening conversation, a forward-thinking conversation, and it's exciting, right? It's very exciting. And so you've gone from this mindset that I've always been in, which is very much a reactionary, everything's negative, fight fires every day, to this very much very much a relaxed state, and think through ideas and concepts and come up with solutions that are long term. So it's like chalk and cheese. And so that was that reflection I did today was profounding, because you don't realize it. You don't realize the effect of what your life choices have on you until you're out of a situation like that, and you can reflect on the past. And so this highlights not just in the professional world, but also the professional and the personal growth as well, right? And so I just think it's very, very impactful from that perspective. And then when you realize of the state that you're in now, you realize that you never want to go back to that state again. Well, I personally, maybe you do. But then also it gives you a clear mind to go, well, what else do I want to achieve now? Because without being like what I call like tunnel vision, this allows you to open up your opportunity into tenfold. And I've taken on opportunities this year, as you're aware, that I would never had the mind space or the time or energy to ever put towards those opportunities, and now I do. And so I just want to throw that out. Have you guys been in a situation before where you haven't had that mind space? You've now removed something from your life, whatever that might be, and it gives you this opportunity to take on, new projects or new opportunities or new partnerships, or just be yourself and be me and relax more and really find your why. Have you guys gone through that? What does that look like? And has that had a profound effect on you guys too? Anyway, we'll love to hear your thoughts. Cheers, guys.